The Abbasid Caliphate once glowed as the beacon of learning and power, yet by the 10th century its brilliance dimmed. The caliphs of Baghdad still wore the mantle of Islam's leadership, but real power slipped away. Local dynasties, Abids in Persia, Fatimids in Egypt, Umayyads in Spain, fractured the unity of the empire. The caliph had become more symbol than sovereign. It was in this age of weakness that a new people emerged from the steppes of Central Asia, the Turks. Nomads by origin, warriors by tradition, they were fierce horsemen whose loyalty and discipline made them formidable. Many had converted to Islam and found themselves hired as mercenaries by Muslim rulers. But soon, these soldiers would no longer serve kings, they would become kings. Among them, a clan called the Seljuks rose to prominence. They swept into Persia and defeated rivals one by one until their leader, Tughril Beg, marched into Baghdad in 1055. There, the Abbasid Caliph, stripped of authority but still revered, placed the title of Sultan upon Tughril, granting him legitimacy as the sword of the Caliphate. From then on, the Abbasids remained spiritual heads of Islam, while the Seljuks wielded real power. The Seljuks gave new strength to a tired world. They built madrasas schools to spread Sunni Islam, reformed administration, and revived the prestige of the Caliphate. Their victory at the Battle of Manzikert 1071 against the Byzantines opened Anatolia to Islam, planting the seeds of what would one day become the Ottoman Empire. But their rise also stirred new storms. Their dominance provoked the Crusades as European knights answered the call to reclaim Jerusalem. For 2 centuries, Seljuk sultans, Muslim princes, and later dynasties would clash with Crusader states. Blood flowed, but so did honor. For this was also the era of legendary figures like Imam al-Ghazali in philosophy and eventually Salah al-Din Saladin, who would unite Muslims against the Crusaders. As with all empires, the Seljuks began to splinter. Their vast dominion broke into smaller sultanates, such as the Seljuks of Rum in Anatolia. Yet their legacy was profound. They had carried the Abbasid Caliphate on their shoulders when it could not stand alone, defended Islam against its enemies, and laid the foundations for new powers to rise. The world of Islam was shifting eastward. Persia, Anatolia, and Central Asia became new centers of strength. But even as the Seljuks shone, a darker storm gathered on the horizon, a storm that would descend from the east with fire and destruction: the Mongols.